How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Blake Check. If you're new to the channel, my name is Blake. It's nice to meet you. Today you join me in the cabin of my dream car, my 2018 Tesla Model 3 Performance Stealth Edition. As you can see, I've made a few personal touches in here. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about this two-tone interior that I've got going on. But as most of you guys know, I'm a huge EV enthusiast. I've made a ton of videos covering my experiences as an early EV adopter, so be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more EV-related content. Today I'm going to give you guys a quick update on our VW ID.4 reservation. For those of you who don't know, my wife and I actually reserved Volkswagen's new fully electric SUV back in November or October of last year. I don't really remember at this point. At the time, Volkswagen told us we could expect to take delivery of that car mid-2022. Obviously, that didn't go quite according to plan, being that it's the end of August now and we still don't have it. I've been documenting our ID.4 ordering journey for the past 10 months or so, so if you want a full recap of what's happened up until now, I'll have those videos linked in the description below for you to check out. But in a few words, supply shortages have severely impacted the production of our ID.4. So that brings us to today. If you read the title of this video, there aren't any secrets. You probably already have a good idea of what I'm about to tell you, but there's a little more to the story than you might think, so stick around. And if you also so happen to have an ID.4 on reservation, you might find some of this information useful. As many of you know, about a week ago, President Biden signed the Inflation Reduction Act of 2022 into law. This effectively changed the eligibility guidelines for vehicles that would qualify for the former federal EV tax credit incentive. Previously, and this is paraphrasing quite a bit, purchasers of new EVs in the U.S. were eligible for a $7,500 tax credit up to 2,000 vehicles sold by any EV automaker. But under the new law, effective August 16th of 2022, last week, that 200,000 vehicle cap was lifted, but the credit now only applies to vehicles that are assembled in the U.S. So what does this mean for our 2022 ID.4 reservation? Basically, this means that unless you were bound into a purchasing contract prior to August 16th, you would fall under the terms of the new law and you would not be eligible for any federal tax credits since the 2022 ID.4 is assembled in Germany, which is why we decided to cancel our reservation. The main reason we ordered the ID.4 in the first place was because when you factor in those federal tax credits, the net cost of the ID.4 would come out to something crazy like $34,000, but without those federal credits to sweeten the deal, it's not so appealing to us. Now, to be fair, Volkswagen has done a really good job keeping us up to date as new information regarding the new law and what it means for federal tax credit eligibility has rolled out. Actually, Volkswagen's Twitter team even reached out to me to confirm that our vehicle was expected to be built in Germany later this year, so that was really helpful in helping us make our decision. So you may be wondering, where do we go from here? Well, I've got some good news for you. Volkswagen just opened up a new assembly plant here in the US, and the new 2023 model year ID.4 is expected to be assembled at that new plant in Chattenooga, Tennessee, beginning later this year. That should make the 2023 model year ID.4 eligible for the federal tax credit again. So our plan is simple: just cancel our reservation for the 2022 model year ID.4 and place a new reservation for the 2023. And that's where we plan to pick things up in the next video, so be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to join us as we spec out our new order. There are a few exciting new options that come along with the 2023 model year ID.4 that I'm excited to share with you guys. But until then, thanks for tuning in. This has been Blake Check, and that's a wrap.